All right. Test 1, 2.
Vaseline and peen. The meanest
Semolina,
you've ever seen.
amino acids.
All right, you guys feeling warmed up?
All right, okay, yeah, we're just warming up the
The vocals. Got to warm the vocals a little bit.
And welcome to the Garrison Show with Dylan. Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome to TorqueTalks. We are on episode 12. I'm gonna turn this light off.
Oh.
Maybe it will make it not quite as hot in here because it's a freaking sauna. Anyways, welcome to TorqueTalks. This is episode 12, and today I have with me the Garrison. And so why don't you guys introduce yourself individually real quick?
Hello, I'm Ahmed. You may have seen me in other Ahmed feature-length films such as Ahmed, Ahmed 2, and Ahmed 3.
Prince Ahmed Var.
Prince Ahmed Var, Return of the Leech.
And Ahmed Goes to Hollywood. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, it's always a good one. Check it out. Check me out on IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
He's just all over the place. He's a popular guy.
Hi, I'm Sean. Peen. Chihuahua. Go by many names, but today I'll go by Peen mainly. And that's all you need to know. You'll find out the rest when it's time. When it's the right time.
All right, it's me, Mr. Plan Zero here. No, I'm just kidding. It's Kyle. It's your good friend Kyle here, and he's gonna talk to you throughout the night and just keep it all a-okay.
It's like some late night love song shit.
This is Sam KOJO Plummer. You may have seen me in Ahmed 2. Played a big role. Apart from that, I've mainly stuck to slam poetry and the odd flips. We're here to talk about the flips. So poetry's for another day.
All right. So there's a quick intro to the Garrison and who they are. And so let's jump into some questions. So we've done some one-on-ones with a couple of these guys. We still have Kyle left to go, but how did you guys decide to make the Garrison become a thing? And like what made you want to move in with each other? Like how long have you known each other? Give us some backstory about the Garrison real quick.
All right. Well, I've known Sean since 2008. We met on like the internet, talking on like MSN. He I don't know, seen my YouTube videos and then like added me like via my email, and I don't know, it was weird. We were like 14-year-old kids.
The internet was different then.
The internet was way different.
That was a normal thing to do.
Yeah. And then I don't know, he lived like 2 hours away from me, so we would hang out like every couple months or whatever. And it was pretty much that for like 6 years or something. But like, you know, we'd be going to gatherings and stuff every so often. And then I met Ahmed and KOJO just randomly at like a gathering in England, I guess, like at TorqueTricking, and then in like Sweden, and then I guess we like properly started
Sweden
to
again.
Yeah, and then I think in like the second time in Sweden, that's when we started like being friends. And then for you, Sean, it was a bit later, finding out about.
Yeah, I was off the grid, and then I come back and I was off the grid back then, yo. And then I come back and there's these new two fools in town, and I'm like, okay. Then I meet KOJO in an airport, and we go to San Jose. Haha. And then I don't even know when I met you. We just I feel like we just lived together. The first day we
just kind of moved in together.
We just moved in together.
Didn't know.
Strangers.
We went to Denmark.
Yeah.
We
met him one time.
So we went to Denmark and we met at Hooked one time as well. We didn't meet at TorqueTricking. I heard about him, but I thought he was Matt R.
You didn't
I thought he was for the whole of that genetics.
Just before we moved in.
Yeah.
Or were you not there on me?
If we don't,
I think that was the one that I'm.
I think you.
if we don't even remember,
But then there was
that
high gathering as well.
I missed that genetics, I think. But there was high
We're
gathering.
doing an interview.
Anyway, yeah, okay, so
Trying to work it out.
anyway, KOJO and I have known each other for about 5-6 years now, something like that. We met one of my first ever sessions. I walked in the gym. I was like, "Oh, look at this handsome black man. I'm gonna go and take his tricks and his knowledge."
It's like this guy's blasting out sick tricks. I'm gonna pester him, I'm gonna bug him, I'm gonna ask him about flips all the time
That's exactly what happened.
until he gives in.
And then he'll live with me. That was my plan all along.
And then it just all, I don't know, then we were living, then...
And the rest is history.
yeah, we've just been living together for like 2 years now, somehow, I don't know.
And so what's that like on the day-to-day? You know, like what do you guys do most of the time? Like who's home the most? Who's never home? Like what's the dynamic?
It's pretty hype
Yeah,
all the time.
It's pretty
Loud
hype.
techno music.
It's pretty hype
5
with.
every day.
So it's basically like a beat mega club.
It's just hyper shit with large bouts of sadness and sorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of sadness.
Let's get right into the sadness.
No, I don't know, we'll hang out like most nights, but then sometimes there'll be like a point where I don't see Ahmed for like a month because I don't know, he's off on something, and then
In Wales.
yeah, and then there'll be like times where I'll just be out for like a month or something, and I don't know, we're all hanging out with whoever is around at any time, really, like at nights and stuff if people aren't working. And
There's been like every arrangement of like each of us being with a different person just because things keep changing.
It's very rare that the house will be empty and it's just me in the house or just one person in the house.
yeah, I think I've been alone in the house for one night ever, I think.
Same.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. I do not like it.
I had a little while whilst I was injured when everyone was just kind of gone for a bit, and I was like, "Yo, this is sick." I had a great time. But yeah, we all hang out. We all hold hands and
We kiss
watch,
sometimes.
and we do
kiss
kiss
sometimes.
sometimes.
We do a lot of
Yeah,
very,
it
very
comes
cute
up.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always bringing Sean flowers.
He brings me flowers in the morning and in the evening sometimes.
But we make each other a coffee in the morning sometimes. We like wake each other
Breakfast
up
in
because
bed.
we're really bad at
Because
that.
Ahmed can't wake up.
Ahmed can't wake up. So KOJO wakes Ahmed up, and then Ahmed wakes me up, and
I set an alarm to go wake Ahmed up, and then I go back to bed.
Yo, KOJO is the man. If you ever need to get up, message him on Facebook and he'll call you on Facebook to wake you. He's woke me up on occasion when I'm not even anywhere near him. I've just needed to get up for whatever reason. I'll be like, "Oh, call me in the morning."
Been waking Ahmed up. For years. Someone's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
And then we do flips.
Yeah, and so all of you are trickers, but I feel like everyone watching this knows that. So how often do you guys get to travel together and like go to different gatherings? You know, like you guys have been on the tour, so you've been on tons of gatherings, at least in the last month. But you know, outside of that, you know, how often?
yeah, well, very rarely we like travel all together. Actually,
Only for Hook.
yeah, only for Hook, just being like our other like whole house sort of invitation to a gathering. But I mean, usually me and KOJO, I don't know, we'll go to certain gatherings, and sometimes me and Ahmed. I don't know.
Ahmed and Sean both went to Israel.
Ahmed and Sean.
Sometimes. Yeah, it can be any of us.
I don't know if I've had a me and Sean trip in a long time
It
now.
hasn't been me and Ahmed for ages. either.
See,
But
but
we used to go all the time.
Old school.
The biggest thing is when people are getting injured and stuff. That's pretty much the only reason that people won't be going to gatherings. Because
Yeah.
like if we were all able-bodied, we'd probably go to a lot more gatherings together.
Yeah.
But I know for a long time I wouldn't go to a gathering because I was injured, and then KOJO wouldn't be going to a gathering because he was injured. Sean was in London for like 3 months and he was injured and shit. That was a whole thing. And yeah, so just different periods where we'll go to gatherings with different people.
What goes on?
Yeah, well, what's the training dynamic like? Since you know, it seems like everyone's always injured too much,
It's just-
so it
it's always-
must be
it's
pretty
always
heavy
changing.
trade.
We're usually like, for the most part, all at the gym at any time. even if some of us are like a little bit injured, and then those people will just be sad or frustrated throughout the whole session. They'll be screaming the whole session.
You can just
and
be
then
sad
if
here.
they're driving to gym, then they'll be driving home really fast and angry, so they can go storm up to their room. This guy.
Not naming any names.
Not naming anyone in particular.
Come on.
Chew out of mouth.
But I mean, we're mostly all at the gym together, I think. But I don't know. It's usually only like 3 of us that'll actually be tricking at a time.
There's normally at least one person killing it. Someone's having a good session normally. It's
Yeah.
rare that no one's.
Yeah, and when we all have a bad session, it's just a quiet, sad
it's a
drive.
somber-
It's
listening
almost-
to like Amy Winehouse on the way home. Just
It's almost better when we all have a bad session.
We have
though,
Bon
because,
Iver. We listen
because
to
we
Bon
listen.
Iver.
We
no, it's
listen.
always Bon.
We
actually.
put
always
Bon Iver on and we all sit in silence and look out the window. And I know when I'm driving, I don't really pay attention to the road. I'm just listening to Bon.
Yeah.
I'm just really getting into it.
And then we just get home and then go to our room.
See each other the next day.
Everybody just sulks off.
we have tender hugs sometimes when it
When
goes
it,
too
when it goes really bad.
Yeah, it does get real bad sometimes.
When we have really bad sessions.
and we only have each other to rely on.
You need a hug.
Yeah.
Just each other's warm embrace
You're never gonna
to
have a
cure the
hug.
pain.
You're never gonna have a hug quite like somebody else who knows what it's like to have a session that bad. So it's always good.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now here's the real question. Why is it called the Garrison? Like, what brought about the name that you guys chose for the house?
All right, so this is like an interesting one. Basically, like there's tricker houses all over the world. You know, there's the the NTBS Tricker House or whatever. There's the Torque Tricker House, blah blah blah.
We call it Torque House.
The Torque House, yeah. And we wanted something that could be associated with a Tricker House, but it wasn't called a Tricker House. We wanted something with its own sort of name to it. So I remember we were like brainstorming in the hall
We thought
up on the
it was
landing.
gonna come up because we decided from before we even had the house that we were gonna have a house name.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were like, oh, it'll just come up when we're drinking or something. We'll think of it, and then we kind of didn't for a
Yeah.
couple weeks, and we're like, all right, we need to put our heads together.
I think it was
get
like
a
2
name.
months almost.
No,
because
yeah, it was
we moved
quite a
We
while.
moved in
Yeah.
October and we didn't have the banner until like February.
yeah.
So I think in January is when we got the name, like 2 months after we moved in.
Yeah, we're just kind of going to IKEA a lot.
Busy times.
Yeah. Hadn't come up yet, and then we go into the groove of things,
Yeah.
and it feels like then to now is like a minion.
Yeah. but the name the Garrison comes from like, you know, a medieval stronghold. I don't know, where warriors
It's where you
sleep, or I don't know.
where you keep. It's where you keep the men.
Yeah, so it's where the men are at.
At
where
times
you
of-
keep the
At times
men.
of war, it's where you keep the men.
It's where the men are at. So that's what the Garrison is.
Where the
isn't it?
men are at.
You want
I
a
love
packed
it.
Garrison.
Yeah, you want a strong Garrison.
Strong
Yeah.
Garrison.
What you
I
got?
think we've got a strong Garrison in front of us.
Getting the eggs out.
All right. So how have you guys been enjoying the tour so far? I know some of you have been asked this question, already, but just overall, how's it been? What's it been like?
Wicked.
It's been wicked, man.
It's been a. Go on, Owen.
I think it's been great, but I think we should get into like the really juicy shit, like who's pissing who off the most, who's.
You mean should we get rid of Sean? We've talked about it.
we brought it up in various
brought it
Punzero
up.
videos.
We brought it up.
Listen, we wanted to bring it up now, so you felt like you were in a safe space, and now's the time.
We've booked your flight home, Sean. You leave tomorrow morning.
You boys cut me deep.
It gets real.
What's up? You boys hurt me. You've hurt me before, you're hurting me again.
All right, that's enough, Sean. Anyway,
You're always doing this.
That's enough. That's enough. All right.
You can't keep doing this.
Anyway, so the tour's been great, minus Sean. Yeah, no, it's been good. Rough sleeping, a lot of rough sleeping, and yeah, just no rest.
Fall asleep.
Oh, don't get me started about the sleep.
What sleep?
When I used to sleep.
I do actually feel like I've aged quite drastically since I've come to America.
I mean, we've been sleeping rough, but we've been sleeping a lot as well. I think like the average wake up time since we've been in Colorado at least is like 2 p.m.
No, that's for you though.
Oh wait, maybe that's just me.
That's because you've been sleeping downstairs. I've been sleeping on a mat in the front room.
Okay, maybe that's just me. Then.
Omid wakes up and he's already like half sunbaked. Like he's got his like sun in for the day, a little bit of a sunburn starting to rock.
Yeah, I'm getting a tan in. I'm trying to look so. I want to look Puerto Rican by the time I leave America.
You're about to go into the desert.
Oh yeah, I love that. Are there any snakes?
Yeah.
Probably.
There'll be snakes.
I want
desert.
It's my goal to catch a snake whilst I'm in America. I really want to
think
catch
we
a
could
snake.
pull it off.
I want to get. Well,
It's gonna be hard. We're gonna need to work as a team, though. We're gonna have to start training.
get like those tongues.
We get a load of hand signals.
Anyway, yeah, tour's great. You should go on the tour.
The tour is good.
Everyone on the tour.
To sum all of that up, yeah, the tour is pretty good.
In conclusion, good time.
Fun for the whole
We're having
family.
a fun, cool, very cool experience time.
Yeah, you said it, Sean.
I said it.
It's profound.
I said it. None of you said it. I said it.
Now, what was something that has really stood out to you since you've been here on this tour? Whether it was a person or a trick or a gathering or a place that you went, like something that just you're just like, that's one of the things up to this point that I'm really gonna take away from this.
All right, well, for me, it's that Mateo is a beast. he trains for 9 hours every single day. he makes delicious meals. I don't know, he just kills it nonstop. And I mean, he's the oldest out of all of us, I think, and he kills it the most, I think. So he surprised me the most.
Yeah, Mateo is a goddamn G.
He's a hero.
But for me, I mean,
He made this deliciousness.
I think the most impact that I don't know, the biggest impact has been Sando, because I know Sando's my favorite tricker. And whenever I see him or whenever I hang out with him, it's a great time. But like, I've never spent such a long period of time with him, and known him as well as I have. Because before it was like 3-4 years ago and I didn't know him that well. But anyway, now he's just incredible. Just watching him move and the way his mind works, and he's also insane and he's incredibly funny. So yeah, he's the biggest. I don't know, like he's had the biggest impact on me, I think.
Yeah, well, these guys have brought up some things that I didn't think of, which are really good ones. Because yeah, Sando's been pretty crazy. But what the first thing I thought of wasn't to do with tricking, really. It was just going to Ashley Adams's house.
Oh yeah.
'Cause it blew my mind. It really blew my mind. Because I'd never been to a house so nice. It was it's a crazy mansion with a pool and a sauna and a steam room.
And a Rolls Royce.
And a Rolls Royce. And it was a lot for me to take in.
And the most beautiful dogs.
Beautiful dogs.
Dogs.
Fantastic dogs.
The best dogs.
And crazy Americans.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
talked to some crazy Americans there, and it was really interesting.
Yeah, there's been some insane.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see what that house looks like, this guy made a video of it, and you can check it out on Plan Zero's channel. What day was that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when this is going out. So it was a while ago. Just check out on the Plan Zero channel. It's,
It was a while ago. Just watch some. Just watch them all, and eventually you'll find it.
By Plan Zero.
Buy yourself a little bit of Plan Zero this summer.
Oh,
We're gonna interrupt your podcast with a little infomercial from Plan Zero. Plan Zero. Ba 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 ba. Plan Zero. We have tricking clothing, tricking hats. We got hats. We got moon boots. We got skis. We got it all at planzero.co. Check it out at planzero.co. Plan Zero. And we're back. What were you saying?
Sorry, we were interrupted for a brief commercial break, I think, for a second here. but I think we're back now.
Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, I blacked out for like a minute. I don't know. I
Just
don't
like
know what
a
happened.
full on.
No idea what happened.
Just what happened? Where are we?
Right.
What's
Was there a question?
what stood out to you the most? Tricks, non-tricks. Also, Colorado's beautiful. I love it. We went up a mountain. It was sick. Got naked as well.
We did.
We all got naked on top of a mountain. There'll be a little bit more nudity as time goes by.
Yep. Colorado's great. Santa's great. Mateo's a beast. But I said another one and I can't think of anything different. Everyone's just been the nicest people ever. Everyone's just the best. And it makes it so good and so easy and so amazing. And I like that. Makes everything very happy.
We met some moms. The moms have been great.
A lot of great mums on this
yeah,
tour.
we-
The mums have done
Fantastic
tour.
mom.
Shout out
This
to the
This one
moms.
goes out to all the moms out here, not just in America. Every mom, regardless.
If you're a mum out there,
This
we're
is for
rooting
you.
We love you.
We love you. We're there for you.
We're mum lovers.
Yeah,
you-
the
if you
Garrison
need us-
supports the moms.
If you need us, just get us on Instagram, Facebook,
Contact us. We're here for all mums.
SMS, MMS.
Send me a fax.
Yeah.
BlackBerry handle.
Can any of you be reached by carrier pigeon?
Of course.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Sean
yeah.
can.
Oh,
Sean,
yeah.
Sean is currently the only one that can.
All you have to do, get your carrier pigeon, give him an hourglass, whisper my name into it, attach it to his tail with the message, and it will reach me.
No one knows how, but it will.
It just always
It will
works.
reach me.
Every time, within 24 hours. It's faster than Amazon. Don't do that.
He doesn't like the message.
We have
like
He,
it.
he gets a lot of he
throws them
gets
away.
a lot of hateful messages via carrier pigeon.
If you're out there sending me hateful messages via carrier pigeon, stop.
It's not
It's a lot of work for my pigeon.
Oh man, I wish I could continue with you guys for hours. This is so much fun, but we have a few more that we need to get done tonight, and we leave in the morning because we are headed where?
Utah.
Utah, baby.
baby.
Utah.
For Triassic Gathering. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. Why don't you guys give your social media and where people can find you to follow you and check out some Plan Zero videos amongst other things?
All right. Instagram at Sam_KOJO. KOJO. But that's how you spell Kojo. It's Sam. It's not just Kojo. I wish it was, but it's not. It's not.
All right, for me, my Instagram is Kyle's Life, but life is spelled like LYF for some reason. Don't ask me why. And search Plan Zero as well, and just buy some stuff. And yeah,
Instagram, Sean_Sevestre. Sean Sevestre in general. You'll find stuff. That's where I am. You can find me.
what was
I
that?
wanted to do something.
That was
Find me at Sean_. Whoa, Sevestre.
And then
And do you want me?
Alex Omidvar on everything. Instagram, Facebook, AOL, MySpace, Bebo.
Your facts.
Yeah, facts. If you, yeah, Friendster.
Blu-ray and
Blu-ray. Yeah, no. So
Pornhub
Instagram,
too.
Facebook, YouTube, and that's it.
find me on Bluetooth.
Yeah, yeah.
Bluetooth me at Sean's iPhone.
Just airdrop me, whatever.
Just gotta be in range.
You can contact us in numerous ways.
All right,
And the carrier
guys,
pigeon.
that was awesome, and thanks for coming on TorqueTalks. Really hope to have you guys on again in the future, and just honestly back in my house. This has been so much fun with everyone the last week.
Thank you for having us.
It's
Yeah,
seriously,
thank
everyone on the tour has been so great. I can't say it enough. We just picked a fantastic group of people, and and then everyone who's jumped in on top of the guests has just been awesome. So thanks to all of you guys, and thanks to you guys watching this Torque Talk. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, And you can check out other podcasts from us down below.
Bye. Bye.
Anywho.
All right, let's get out of here.